All right. Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon. Uh, I just want to make a quick little video reviewing the week before we take our quiz tomorrow. Now, or today, depending on when you look at this. But uh, we have covered basically subtracting. Now, this isn't for everybody, okay? So everybody's kind of on a different scale right now, but we've covered subtracting integers, multiplying, and dividing integers. Now we're going to go over those three topics in this video, and I'm going to be making notes in the math journal as I go. Now if you want to do the same, that would be a good idea. Remember, you can use your math journal for the quiz. All right, the quiz is 10 problems, okay, 10 multiple choice, okay. Now, for the 10 multiple choice, okay, you will be asked to, at the end, on question 10, for some of you, for questions 9 and 10, for some other ones, and it'll say it in the directions in the quiz, okay? But for the last question, or the last two questions, you're going to be asked to handwrite your response in sentence form on your own separate sheet of paper, okay, just on a scrap sheet of paper. Once you get finished with the quiz, with the multiple choice quiz, submit it, okay, and then there's going to be an assignment called Quiz 2 Response, or Quiz 2 Responses, okay. Now you're going to click on the Quiz 2 Response, and you will, once you open that, it'll have either question 9 and 10 or just question 9 or 10, and you're going to type in a sentence or two answering the question 9 or 10 that was on your quiz, okay? So while you're in the quiz, you need to write a sentence or two answering questions 9 and 10, okay? So just so we're clear, your quiz is 10 multiple choice, okay? And it'll tell you in the instructions on if you have to do just 10 or if you have to do 9 and 10. So write those answers out on a separate sheet of paper. Go to Quiz 2 Responses. It's in an assignment, okay? And type those responses in. All right. Now, let's get reviewing on this. All right, so if we look in our math journal, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and start on subtracting integers, okay? Some of us need a little review on that, so we're going to talk about it. All right, so subtracting integers. Now, I'm going to use a pen here, and we'll see if it's dark enough for you to see it or not. But when we subtract integers, remember this little saying, add a line and change the sign. Now, if you know what that means and you can use that, we'll go right ahead. That's perfectly okay. Now, if you're having a little bit of trouble, okay, anytime we subtract integers, okay, let's use SCC, okay? So what SCC tells us, stays the same. If I can spell, sorry. Stays the same. Okay? I know I've messed that up, so let me write it again. Stays the same. Okay? Now I'm going to come out to the side here. SCC. And I'm going to write a subtraction expression underneath of it. So negative 4 minus negative 7. Okay? So stays the same. That negative 4 stays the same. Okay? The first C, change subtraction to addition. Okay? So we're going to change up subtraction sign to a addition sign. All right. And the last C, this one right up here, change the sign of the second number. Okay, that's not a hashtag. All right, that's a number sign. All right, so we're going to change the sign. And right now this sign is negative, so we're going to change that to a positive 7. Now, here's what we're left with. Right there. Okay? Now we just go back to adding. All right? They have different signs, so when they have different signs, we do what? We subtract. So 7 minus 4 is 3. Your larger number, when you subtract, is always on top, smaller number on the bottom. Okay? So 7 minus 4 is 3. Okay? Now, is it going to be positive or negative? Well, this 7's a positive, so, and that's larger than 4. So positive 3. Okay? So just a quick little review on subtracting integers. All right, remember, use this side and this side of your math journal. All right, let's get over to multiplying. All right, now, when we multiply integers, okay, we're going to multiply the numbers. Okay, so just like in our practice down here, negative 3 times 7. Well, we're just going to times 3 and 7. Okay, now if we go to our hints, what's this tell us? If they have the same sign, it's going to be a positive product. That is always the case. If they have the same sign, I don't care if they're both positive, if they're both negative. If they have the same sign, it's positive. If they have different signs, our product is always going to be negative. So, negative 3 times 7, well, they have different signs, so it's going to be a negative. And we just times 3 times 7 is negative 21. All right? So if they have the same sign, negative 6 times negative 8, well, those are the same sign, so what's my answer going to be? It's going to be, I know it's at least going to be positive. Okay, so then we just times 6 times 8, 48. All right, now, I want to make something very clear. You might see this on the quiz. If I have 4 times 3, you might see it just like that, or you can see it like this, okay, or you can see it like this, okay. These are all telling you multiply. You better write that down, okay. All of those, 4 times 3, 4 times 3, 4 times 3. Okay? All right. Write it down. All right. Let's look at this next one. Oh, all right. For those of you that's got to dividing integers, okay? Not everybody has. We're just kind of one step behind. All right? That's okay. But if you got to dividing integers, all right, we treat it the same way as we do multiplying. Okay? Treat it the same way we did when we multiply. So if we divide and they have the same sign, well, look, those are positive. Both are positive. So what is our quotient going to be? Well, it's going to be a positive. Okay? Same signs, positive. Negative, negative, well, those are both negative. Okay? So I'm going to be a positive quotient. Now, quotient is just your answer. Okay? So let's look at this one. 15 divided by negative 5. Okay? A positive divided by negative is a what? I don't know if I can get it. Positive divided by negative is a negative. Okay? Now let's go up here. Positive divided by negative. I already know that my answer is going to be what? Negative. All right? So my quotient, the answer, -3. 15 divided by 5, okay, is -3. All right? So, same rules apply. Okay? Same rules apply to multiplying integers and dividing integers. Same sign, positive. Different signs, negative. All right? So, there's your quotient. All right? So, hopefully you can use that on your quiz tomorrow. Okay? So, make sure you have everything completed that you need. I will put a list out probably first thing in the morning, okay, with everything you need. The quiz and the quiz response is going to drop on Google Classroom at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay? They will both be on there at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. All right? If you have any questions, email me, send me a comment or something on these. Okay? Other than that, use your math journal, and I will see you hopefully Monday morning back in school. Hopefully. We'll find out sometime tonight. Okay? So, be ready for that quiz tomorrow morning. All right? Good luck.